Hey there, how are we all doing today? As you can tell, and if you were listening to the video from last week, we are taking a look at the Oris Miss Piggy. This is the Propilot X Miss Piggy edition, and it's in the new box. And you've got the warranty card there on the sleeve, on the top of the box. And the new boxes are basically all like a thick cardboard, and it's great so you don't have any waste and stuff, but they don't feel the same as the other ones. Here we got the Propilot X Miss Piggy, and it is a bright kind of pink color, maybe a fuchsia pink, really intense, or a hot pink. I guess hot pink would be the best way to describe it. And then even the markers are pink to continue the pink. And then you've got a diamond at the 12 o'clock. Now this case is different than the other case we were looking at. This is different than Kermit. It is the same model and design, but it is actually made of stainless steel. So it's a stainless steel model. It's not the light titanium, and there's a big price difference between the two, and this being stainless steel, that's one of the reasons why the price is a little lower on the Miss Piggy. Okay, this is also 34 millimeter. The Kermit was 39 millimeter. And the diamond on the top at the 12 o'clock, that is actually a lab-grown diamond at 12. And well, you're like, hey, where's Miss Piggy? I know Kermit was at the 6 o'clock, but no, Miss Piggy's here. But we'll show you in a minute. Miss Piggy's kind of got like a little spy hole, which reveals the glamorous Miss Piggy on the back of the watch case. Now, this watch is supposed to give you a fabulous mindset, fabulous style, embracing Miss Piggy's bold, beautiful, confident persona. It's a way of life, says Miss Piggy. So just a very cool watch. Again, Oris is liking to have fun, and I'm glad they introduced a ladies' watch to, a partner to the Kermit with the Miss Piggy here. And you can see how bright it is. For those of you like reference numbers, the reference number for this one is 01531764158-0781705LC. Those Oris reference numbers are quite a bit to say. So again, this is 34 millimeter. It's a multi-piece stainless steel case, sapphire domed crystal on both sides with an anti-reflective coating. And the little spy hole with Miss Piggy, we'll see in a minute, that's actually a mineral glass on that one. And it is 10 bar, so of water resistance, so 100 meter. And the width for the band, if you want to put on like a pink strap or something on this guy, change it from the stainless steel one, it's a 17 millimeter for those of you that like to change straps. Now this isn't the same. This is not a caliber 400. Again, it is not one of those. It is a caliber 531 with no date. And that's the other reason for the difference in pricing. I guess they don't have a 400 in this size yet, so they put it in the 531. And the power reserve on this guy is 42 hours. And it's an automatic winding movement. So again, this isn't the 5-day movement, it is a 42-hour movement. So that's the other big difference from the Kermit that I want you guys to be aware of, because they don't really talk about it too much, and you don't really realize it until you get your hands on it and you start looking at it and wondering why they have the two different, such a big difference in the prices between the two of them. They call the dial on Oris's website red, but it is like a really hot pink or bright pinkish red. And as I said before, it's all stainless steel. And you can see it's the same design as the larger Propilot Kermit overall. The case and the band just smaller for you there. Just a great addition to the line. Like I said, it's nice to have another fun one. And watches, it seems like it's very male dominated, so it's nice when they start designing, um, for the ladies. And how can you have a Kermit without a Miss Piggy, right? I mean, you see in the shows, and there she is, the little spy hole peeking out there. Her hair looks glamorous, of course, and she's kind of like on a lilac background on there. And what's kind of neat is like she's not always there, she's part of the movement. So when you shake the watch, or if you tilt it slightly, like I'll tilt it here in a second, she kind of disappears. So let's see, look, there she's going. There you go. And then you got that kind of lilac purple color behind it. So only if you get her in the right position is when you'll see Miss Piggy. So she's in that little hiding peephole, and I think that's kind of a neat thing. It's a little different with than the Kermit being at the first of the month. This one being that little people, you can take it off and take a look at her whenever you want. And Miss Piggy, if you ever watch the Muppets, she's really a glamorous pig, and she needs that diamond at the 12 o'clock. It really kind of sets the watch off for her. And I've shown this watch to a few ladies, and they absolutely love it, even if they like Miss Piggy or really into her or not. It's just a fun watch that feels very feminine and feels very, very glamorous on it. And you can see the profile there. I'm not gonna it won't really fit on my wrist. This guy, and it doesn't have any real strong loom on this one. It doesn't have any loom at all. So that's the only thing that I kind of, I wish they put a little loom. I don't know why they think ladies don't need loom on the watch. Or when I tried to film it, it didn't have much. Even if it has a little bit, it wasn't super strong. If anything, when I threw it on in the dark room, really nothing came out, and I didn't see any loom spots on it. Just so you know, if you like a watch that kind of glows at night. Here we are next to the Kermit again, so you can see the difference between the two. The Kermit 39 and then the Miss Piggy there. It does look like a big difference. Shows you how much millimeters make, but the Miss Piggy is a 34 millimeter, so a 5 millimeter difference, but